In this video, we'll talk about content asset files. So if our file is available in the asset library and we want to import that asset file, we have to use @salesforce/content assets URL scope module. And we can convert a Salesforce file into a content asset file to use the file in the custom apps and as well as in the community templates. The approach is similar here. You have to upload your file into the asset library, and once it's available you need to use the API name as the content asset reference here, and you can give the any alias to that reference and you can use that alias in your LWC. So let's go to our VS Code first and let's create a component. I'll give this name content asset files. So now my component is ready. I have to import the file, and for that I need to go into my Salesforce org. So in Salesforce you just go to app launcher, search for the files and go to your libraries, asset library. Right now no file is there. Let's upload asset file, and I'll select libraries, upload the file. I'll upload a TypeScript handbook beta. That's my file name. So it gives the asset file name and the API name. So I'll take the API name. I'll just copy paste the API name. This API name we're gonna use in our LWC. I'll make asset files available to Salesforce org user, and I click save, and it's asset created successfully. Let's come back to our VS Code. Now let's import that file here. I'll say import TypeScript underscore file from, you already know, from Salesforce, and then we need @salesforce/content asset URL, and now your file API name, that is I just copied there while I was uploading TypeScript and beta PDF sort of whatever that unique generated API name was there. So now my file is available to my LWC. I want that file to be available in my HTML as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'll say file equal to TypeScript file. So now this property I can use in my HTML. So I'll quickly create the lightning card. I'll give title content asset demo, and here I'll say I can download this file on click of a link, right? So I'll create ahref. This is my file URL, and on click of download text you can download this file, and to make it downloadable I need to use the download attribute to my a tag, and let's deploy this. Before deploying we need to change the meta tag, so I'll change this to true. Then I'll create the targets, and our target is, right now we are using only app pages, so app page targets, and let's deploy this SFTS force colon source colon push. So it's deployed. Let's go back to our page. That was static resources context and toast. So let's edit the page and drag our component to the page. Our component name is content asset files. I'll drag it to the center column. I'll save it. Let's go back. Now you can see on the screen the card is there and a downloadable link is there. On click of this download, if I'm able to fetch the correct reference from the asset library, I should able to download the selected file. So if I click on download, it should open a pop-up and it should ask where you want to download your file. I can say you can download it here, and it will say this file is already available. Yes, download it. And on the bottom you can see it's downloaded the file, and if I open it, it's opening the correct file. Okay, so this is how you bring your content asset file, and that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video.